Yeah, get your party hats on, everybody. Yeah, it's the Bellator 279 and UFC Vegas 52 pre-fight Q&A. And heck, we might discuss some boxing.
Yes, I hope everyone's hungry because Casey Leydon's serving up a jam sandwich and then some. How about that to kick off? I don't even know what we're calling this. We're going to call this the People's Pre-Fight Show. We can also call this the People in the Middle, the People's in the Middle of the Fight Show, because we have UFC Vegas 52 about to kick off in about 25 minutes. We have Bellator 279 going down a little bit later on, and we are in the middle of a massive fight for the heavyweight championship of the world in front of nearly 100,000 people in London. Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. We are 5 rounds into the 12-round matchup. Tyson Fury has won all 5 rounds pretty convincingly, in my opinion. But who knows? We still got a lot more time to go, and we have a lot of fights going on. Casey Leydon, how are you on this Saturday?
I'm doing good. My house is still a mess, but I am doing well. I trained my mixed martial arts this morning, took a little pre-fight nap, and now I'm here for you, the fans.
Yes. So the martial arts were mixed this morning.
Yeah, they were mixed.
That's what you're trying to tell us. Well, that's good. Well, this is the People's Everything Show, I guess. So whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about the UFC card? You want to talk about the Bellator card? You want to talk about what's going on with this dominant performance from Tyson Fury? Things are getting a little crazy. The fans are throwing some stuff. Whoa. It's getting ugly in there. Tyson looks like he's having a good time. But get your questions in. We'll pull them up on the screen. Yeah. It's hilarious seeing the Bobby Green is Makachev question up there all these months later. But here we are. Let's mix the martial arts. That's right.
All right. I'm just going to bring up your comments as they come in. Let's have some fun. Here we go.
Yeah, let's just get after this. You want to talk boxing? We can talk boxing. I'm watching. I might be behind some of it. So who has most at stake with the win on UFC Vegas 52 outside of the main event? It's actually a really good question. What do you think, Casey? Who do you think has more on the line here outside of the main event? Who needs a win more than anybody, in your opinion?
I'm going to say, actually, Macy Barber. I'm going to go say Macy Barber. I think Macy Barber, I still believe she's an elite elite flyweight. I just think she got in over her head at the beginning, but but I think if she loses to Montana De La Rosa, it's just not good. But outside of that, honestly, Barber, maybe Romanov, because he's such a heavy favorite and so much hype around him. To lose against a 2-day notice Chase Sherman would be bad, but yeah, what? I take it all back. I lied. Mike Jackson. He has most at stake. Because, hey, I'm going to go on a limb here and say if he loses in a few, maybe like 30 minutes, his UFC career may be over. I'm just saying that. I'm going to go out on a limb. So, Mike Jackson.
Yeah. That's kind of a hilarious answer. Oh, Dillian Whyte!
What happened?
Just got drilled. He is down.
What round
He's trying to stand up. He is on wobbly legs. Oh, man. That's it. It's over.
It's over?
It is over. Tyson Fury with the uppercut from hell.
Wow.
Just knocked out Dillian Whyte in the 6th round. Holy cow.
Right,
that was something. Damn. Dude, that was ferocious.
There we go.
That was absolutely ferocious. Wow. Well done. Well done. All right. Congratulations, Tyson Fury. We'll see what he has to say. I know one Francis Ngannou is in the crowd. He's sitting ringside.
Holy moly. Yeah.
Well done. All right. Tyson Fury wins. I mean, this was one-way traffic from start to finish and ends emphatically. So congratulations, Tyson Fury. Well done. All right. There we go. I mean, we should what should we do?
Is this our reaction show to the knockout?
Now, I mean, we're already in the middle of this thing, so I mean, let's just wing this and just get after this, and then we'll change some titles and we'll get some more people in here. So, wow, Dillian was out of his league from the start of that. Yeah, he was. Tyson just. It looks like us. I mean, he had nothing for him. Like Dillian went in there with the get or get got attitude, but like took it a little too far. Like he just wasn't close. He was throwing overhand rights over and over again, and he was missing by like 17 miles every single time.
Yeah,
and Fury was just jabbing his face off until that last shot. So, damn, that was a brutal knockout.
I was fortunate enough to see for Fury Wilder 1, they had the open workout at Wild Card Boxing here down in Los Angeles. So, and I was actually helping out Showtime, so I got to kind of pick up while I was shooting camera. So I got to witness Fury arrive on a private helicopter, drove him across town to the gym, and just watching him just hit mitts, I was like, he is just so big and can move. It was just unreal. Like, I swear he can knock you out with a jab from the other side of the ring. It was insane. And just so, yeah, he's a freak of nature, man. Tyson Fury, man.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah. Wait, how tall is he? Like,
boom, 6'9".
Yeah,
he's humongous.
Yeah, all right. What else we got here?
Right, I'm doing double duty. Yeah, let's keep rolling here. I'm gonna try to do multiple things at once. Well, Francis, I freaking hope so. We'll find out.
Have they put him on?
I mean, you should. Why else would he be? Like, I know he's there for a sponsor right now, but I mean, you're gonna go all the way to England and just like not try to do something.
Did they put him on camera? Did they put him on camera, like, celebrity section when they cut away? Did they do that?
I haven't seen him, but I know he's there. He's posted some stuff on social media that he's there. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Fury uses his frame reach, but he moves so well. The movement was just great. I love how he came out like he was orthodox one round, he came out southpaw the next. Like, he was just mixing things up so well. It was just he just looked fantastic. He could go on for he'd keep going for a while.
Yeah. What's going on right now in the broadcast? Is Fury talking? Just kind of.
Fury's just got the titles on his shoulders. They have not officially announced the winner yet. But he's got the 2 belts. He's smiling, having a good time. He's probably going to sing some songs.
Wait, how many people are in that ring right now? Plus or minus 50?
It's over 50.
Over 50, yeah.
For sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, Fury has like 54 people in the ring himself. And then you got Dillian Whyte's guys like just kind of chilling in the corner. I mean, it's amazing. They're all like jumping up and down and cheering. All right, I think you just got officially announced the winner. I turned the sound off because we have to do the show. But,
okay. All right. Here we go.
Fury's the man. Gets it done. All right. Better main event. Bellator. This is actually a good question. Bellator or UFC? Better main event, Casey.
Main event only. You know what? This is gonna be very opinions. On paper, as far as high level competition, it should be Andrraj Lemos, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Cyborg because I believe Cyborg is. I mean, you can argue if she's 1 or 2, but I still believe she's the GOAT of women's MMA. And much like Anderson Silva, anytime you get a chance to see them fight, you watch them fight. And yeah, Blankow may not be the worthiest opponent, but she signed the contract. She's getting in there, and if Cyborg fights, you watch. That's it. So I'm gonna go Cyborg, Blankow, but both. No, they're both good events. Both. Different types of main events. I'm just excited that we have 2 lady main events tonight and 3 lady MMA main events this weekend. It's just pretty incredible.
Yeah, big weekend for the women. Love that very much. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to do my thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the better fight is the UFC. The one that probably people like. If you had to choose one, like if you had 2 TVs and then like someone came into your room and said, "Hey, we're gonna turn one of these TVs off. Which one are you gonna watch?" You're probably gonna watch Chris Cyborg.
Yeah. If you're showing just some fan, hey, watch some lady violence on TV, I will go to Cyborg. But you know what? But Jessica Andrade can bring it too. And you know what? I thought Amanda Lemos was that new kind of boogie woman at strawweight, but Angela Hill I thought won that fight. So that's the only reason like this main event doesn't have this. It lost a lot of luster because of Lemos just kind of, she wanted a decision, but a lot of people just didn't see it going her way. Like Yeah, you know how it goes. Like, man, imagine if this is. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to it's not her fault. She won a bad decision. She fought great, but Jessica Andrade, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a very good fight. It's a worthy main event, but Cyborg's fighting. You can watch both people. Everyone can record things.
Yeah, I mean, Lemos probably learned so much from that Angela Hill fight.
Yeah.
It probably ends up being like such a big thing for her. So I mean, we'll see what ends up happening. But I actually think Andrade is gonna win pretty convincingly. But I just think kind of like on paper, I guess you might have questions. Yeah. I don't really have a lot in the Chris Cyborg fight. It's just a matter of like when she actually gets the job done. But yeah, I mean, I'm watching. If I have a choice, I'm watching the Chris Cyborg fight.
Yeah, I agree. And with Blinkow too, of all the kind of Sinead O'Connor, what's her name? Sinead Kavanaugh rematches or whatever. Blinkow, she's very good. It's just Cyborg is just so far ahead of everyone at 45, outside of Amanda Nunes. That's just that's just how it is. It's just much like kind of Valentina and the rest of the 25ers. It's not like the rest of the 25ers aren't worthy. It's just there's just a big gap.
Yeah, and, I completely agree.
Here we go. Oh, this is a good. Okay.
What's the betting line on Clay Guida burping in his corner's face? Minus 17,000.
Yeah. Put.
I mean, that's
get the mortgage. Put it all on the burping. Yeah. So
yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. We're gonna hear a loud, disgusting belch. Nunes better than Cyborg, and
yeah.
I mean, I think we have a conversation to be had.
Yeah,
right now between the two of them.
Nunes lost many times. I think
Shevchenko is better than both of them.
I agree. Pound for pound, yes. Yeah. Shevchenko is by far the number one. I agree.
Yeah, not even. I mean, it's not even close.
Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about last night real quick.
Thoughts on Sabatellas' performance, like his chances of the. Listen, folks, who has been telling you about Danny Sabatello for like 3 years now? This guy right here. Okay,
guy.
When nobody knew who Danny Sabatello was, when this guy had a show bringing fighters on before Ariel Helwani came back, who was on the program? Danny Sabatello was on the program, making his Bellator debut on 4 days' notice against Brett Johns, the guy that Bellator brought over from the UFC, had a great record. Danny Sabatello comes in, probably had to cut like 40 pounds in 4 days, quarantined in scenic Uncasville, Connecticut, goes in there and 30-27's Brett Johns. I went on a show, and you may have seen the clip on social media. I went on a show previewing these events, and I went on a limb, and I said, not only is Danny Sabatello going to just absolutely run through Jornal Lugo, he's going to win the whole damn thing. And I'm staying by it. I think Sabatello is going to win the whole Grand Prix, and I think people are going to catch on who he is. Some people are going to like some of his performances, and there's going to be other performances that you're just not going to like at all. But either way, he doesn't care, and he's going to win, and he may not even lose a round the whole thing. That's how good I think this guy is. I honestly think he's that good. Goes on the Contender Series and was 30-24 in guys and didn't get a contract just because like he wrestles too much. He's that good. Like once he gets a hold of you, you're going down and you're not getting back up. So it's just a matter of, can you avoid just being taken down over and over again? It's basically like Sabatello is like a bantamweight Colby Covington. Like honestly, it's like you're fighting that guy. It's like you're fighting him.
And a bantamweight Colby Covington who can actually say a promo, who can drop a great promo that doesn't involve anything problematic. Well, he gets close. But right now, I think he's better.
Yeah, he flirts with the he flirts with the line.
He flirts the line. Yeah,
he flirts the line.
No, I love Sabatello. He can be a very boring, unentertaining fighter. But you know what? He makes up for it in the mic. When he put a mic in front of him. I didn't get a chance to see. Everyone said the post-fight press conference interview of him is awesome. I'm gonna watch that later. But I'm glad. I hope Bellator. I even saw Coker actually tweet about Sabatello. It was just he just doesn't normally do that. So I'm excited for him. Now, am I crazy? Am I gonna think he's gonna win the whole tournament? I'm not going there yet. Not there yet. But I think Sabatello he will be a permanent fixture in the top 10 of bantamweights for years to come. I will say that. And
he
that's
will
fair.
beat he will beat Leandro Ego with ease. He will win that fight easily.
Yeah. We talk about. Oh man, we talk about guys like Horiguchi and Mix. You can't fight both of them obviously because one's gonna be eliminated tonight. But like I would love to see Sabatello and Mix. I think I want to see him against someone who's so good on the ground like Mix. And but Mix has an incredibly tough fight tonight with Horiguchi, so we will see.
So I spoke with Sabatello like the day after we found out he was in the tournament. You can go back into the podcast archives and listen to that. And he predicted he's going to fight Horiguchi in the finals.
Ooh.
So he's going to be me and Koji, teammate versus teammate. They've already had conversations about it.
They actually trained together. Oh my god, I would love. That's incredible. I would love to see their training sessions together because they're such two different fighters, but they have the same coaches, and they train on the same mats. I just think that's what makes mixed martial arts so fun. Like these guys are coming from the same coaches, the same mats, yet they're completely different fighters. And I just love to see how they work together and work with each other, and how they actually fight against each other. That would be really cool. I do pick Horiguchi to win the whole tournament. I'm still super high on Horiguchi. And Pettis is out for a while. He tore his ACL. It's not like a twisted ankle where he's gonna be out for like a month. He's out for a while, right? Mike,
he's probably out for the rest. I would say he's out for the rest of the year at least.
Yeah, it sounded pretty bad.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean Tony Ferguson came back from a torn ACL in like 5 months, but
but he hasn't come back the same fighter.
That's true.
That's a very good point. Can come back, but can you come back? Yeah, don't want to get too distracted by that. But like this question.
Stotts versus Archuleta or Jourdain versus Venata, best fight of the week. I think that it depends on how you define best. If we're talking about like performance bonus, fight of the night kind of way of looking at things, Jourdain versus Venata.
That's guaranteed fun. That's guaranteed fun.
But if we're talking
high level,
if we're talking like game of inches, it's probably Stotts Archuleta. If you're a big fan of wrestling and things like that, it Stotts Archuleta. But if we're talking like two guys getting in there and absolutely slanging, it's got to be Jourdain Venata for sure.
Am I crazy? I think Jourdain Venata should be the co-main event. I think that's such a fun fight. I don't understand it's a waste of airtime talking about. Oh no, something big happened. We got Mike
Ngannou in the ring.
No way! Shut up! He's in the ring.
He got in the ring.
What? Oh,
it was like a big thing, but
he got in the ring, huh?
Each other and stuff. Yeah.
They face off.
Got in the ring. Kind of. Like, Fury had the mic. Fury was talking. Like Ngannou standing next to him. Like, what's up, dude?
So, wow. There you go.
How about that? Smart move. It's just brilliant move.
I think fans. I don't know if fans really understand the money.
Oh no! So Tyson brought Francis in himself, and then he just looked at him, had the microphone during his post-fight interview with on the ESPN broadcast, and said it's going to be an explosive fight when it happens.
Yeah, they have some legal issues. They can't say certain things. I know because they're. Wow.
Hey, Francis.
Why can't
Let's go.
If the UFC can kind of, if they made McGregor Mayweather happen and still UFC got their money, I don't understand why they can't work out a deal with Francis and Tyson. That'd be crazy.
I mean, it's right there. Like Tyson just made it. Like Tyson just did Francis Ngannou a huge favor by calling him into the ring. Like, how could Dana White and the brass not be excited about that? They should be getting on the phone with people they need to be getting on the phone with right now and let's start negotiating something. Because Francis probably isn't going to fight this year anyways. No, let's get something ready for next year, like early January, January, February. Let's go. Let's get something rolling here. But yeah.
All right. Oh, that's awesome.
I love it. Well done, Tyson Fury.
I love it. Good. Is Fury? Is he the promoter of this fight too? Is he like one of the boxing promoter type thing, or like?
I mean,
kind of.
he's not the promoter, but
Not the, like Jake Paul is like the promoter too. So I was just
yeah,
curious.
I don't think it's like that.
But hey, Fury knows how to sell a fight. Fury knows how to sell a fight. That's awesome.
100%.
That's awesome. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm so pumped for this fight already. Hung pay-per-view buys Fury versus Francis. I
don't have a good gauge for how big Tyson Fury is, so I can't really give a good answer for that. I just know as a fan, that fight's awesome. I just want to see it. Obviously, Fury's gonna be just a heavy favorite, but you want to see it, Francis just, I just want to see it. I mean, I'm really giving Francis a little chance, but I want to see it. I don't know. Will it? Will it be the biggest?
I think it'll do 600,000.
If it's co-promoted with Zuffa Boxing, I think it can do definitely up to 700, 800,000 for sure. If Francis is completely independent and it's, they don't have that UFC marketing push, maybe a little less. But if it's a little less, that still probably means more money in Francis' pocket. So I don't think they really care. But
but see what's going to happen. I mean, it's just not going to be a competitive fight, which kind of sucks. But maybe I don't know. Maybe we mix it up. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's do some crazy stuff. Let's
let's
go into
have fun.
Yeah, let's go into like the one championship fight circus kind of way of looking at fights. Let's just do something crazy. I think that's how you do it. Who will win a boxing fight between the Bronze Bomber and Francis?
You gotta go Bronze Bomber, but
yeah.
I think people forget how good Wilder is. It's just
Dude, Wilder hits so hard too. He hits so hard.
When I was talking about watching Tyson hit mitts, Fury hit mitts in a ring, it was just like incredible to watch. Watching Wilder hit mitts was like equally terrifying in a completely different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy to watch though. That'd be crazy. Like if Francis and Tyson did it, then maybe we could do France versus Wilder. Like fight MMA, then go fight a boxer.
Esther, I'm on the air right now. I'm on the air. Go to the YouTube comments and leave a comment, and then I'll talk to you. I can't do it right now. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Oh my. Apologies, my wife. So unprofessional on me. Jeez.
Wow.
I feel like Ariel when his mom calls on the air.
That's pretty awesome.
Here we go. Little Terrence Leverett talking something a little off topic right now.
Saiki Zawa, how does she do against other promotions' talents? Is Jewel MMA better than Invicta? Dude, Zawa's really good. Is she not? I know how high. I know you're like
I'm super high. Yeah. Me and Drake. Drake Riggs sold me on it, and then I kind of watched it. I was like, oh my god, how did this woman sneak up on everyone? I think she's like 20.
She's an anomaly.
She's an anomaly. Unfortunately, she's an atomweight. She's a true atomweight. I think she's only like 5'1" or something, but she's essentially the John Jones of atomweights, and she fights out of Japan. Yeah. YouTuber, go watch her fights. To answer the question, Jewel, it doesn't really matter. How is she doing other promotions? She's the best atomweight in the world, and she's only like 20, 23, 24. She's only been training MMA a couple of years. She looks incredible. Just highly aggressive grappler, decent striker. Just awesome. Just watch her fights. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's an atomweight. If the UFC opens up a 105 division, she's the first person they should sign and build a division around her.
Yeah, dude, she's good. She's very she's like Muhammad Mahayev-ish in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But just like in the female side, like she shouldn't be as good. Just like on paper, she should not be as good as she is, but she might actually be better than we've seen.
Yeah.
And she's super young. What, she's 24? 24 years old?
Yeah, 24.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Dude, she is going to be ridiculous.
She is, yeah.
And once she's 27, 28 and her frame fills out more, she'll fight at 115, and she'll probably be just as good, if not better.
That's the hope for fans internationally, because just there's more strawweight opportunities than atomweight opportunities. But yeah, I would love to see that. All right. No, I don't. Luke, I love you too.
How about that?
That one's so nice today. So nice.
I love it.
Here we go. Quick question. Oh, jeez.
Thoughts on Hardy versus Diego? Jesus Christ. Can I just say this? Can I just say this? I talked about this on Heck of a Morning. I could not hate a fight more than this. It's awful. I hate it.
Yeah, it's like
I hope they're making $1 million. I hope they're making $1 trillion each. But I hate it. I hate everything about it.
It's weird. With like Dan Hardy and Tyron Woodley out there right now, both wanting to box. I don't understand why Hardy Woodley didn't happen, but I don't know. It's thoughts on Hardy Diego? Thumbs down. I'm happy to see Dan Hardy back. If he's ready to compete again, that'd be fun. But yeah.
I just don't want to see like I'm with Sean Al-Shadi from BTL. Like I just don't want to see him get punched in the face a bunch of times. Like I just don't want to see it. Like you want to go submission underground, something like that. Like I'll watch that all day long with those two guys. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of those two guys getting in an exhibition boxing match.
And unfortunately for Diego, I'm pretty confident he's at the point of his career like he's literally just fighting for paychecks. This isn't like legacy fights or something he really wants to do. I mean, fighting for paychecks is fine, but yeah, he's taking a lot of damage in his career, and he'll take more damage when he fights Mr. Hardy. And boxing is a much more dangerous sport to me overall than MMA, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a newer promotion. Ricky Hatton's coming back and fighting on the card. There's like little things about.
Oh, Ricky Hatton's actually on the card? I thought he was a promoter.
I think he's the promoter and the headliner, and he's the main event.
All right, yeah.
It's like the card's built for him to like come back and fight I guess one more time. But we're gonna find out more about it. Apparently, there's gonna be a press conference tomorrow with Hardy and Sanchez there. So I'm trying to get like more information on it, like when it's actually going to happen, but I think it's going to be like kind of early in the morning.
All right.
Like for us. So
talk about the stakes of the main event tonight. Yeah.
Will the winner of Lemos versus Andrraj get a title shot? Maybe. I think Andrraj has a better chance, and she needs Rose to win. Actually, no.
No, I think either way.
Yeah, I think Andrraj has if she goes out there and just blows the doors off Lemos, she has a better chance. Lemos should be close. If Lemos wins, she probably has to fight Marina Rodriguez.
Oh, great.
And if Andrraj wins, and especially if she like goes out there and just wrecks shop, yeah, very good chance she gets another title shot.
Against either Esparza or Rose. I think either one. I think Andrraj is in a very good position right now.
100%.
I'm happy for
no fight yet, by the way.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
No fighting yet.
No fighting yet.
I think the broadcast just started.
All right.
And by the way, for that first question, I'm sorry. It's been a weird day. My kids, we had my 9-year-old's birthday party with all of his school friends who are all just absolute maniacs. So they're running around, and then like at the tail end of that, that's when the Fury Whyte fight started. So like started watching that. Then I'm doing like the Twitter reaction to the website like on this as we're just starting this. So the guy outside the main event who I think has the highest stakes right now is not Mike Jackson. It's Dean Barry who's fighting Mike Jackson. Like Mike Jackson knows he's like, I'm just going to go in there and just have fun and whatever happens, happens. And Dean Barry like put everything on the line for this fight. Like drained his life savings so he can get a visa to come over and fight. Like this is, I mean, he's got to win with this line. The UFC is basically giving him like a win. Like they're giving him a win against a guy who hasn't fought in the UFC in 4 years.
Yeah. They're
basically trying to hand him a win. Like they're just like, no disrespect to Mike Jackson, but even Mike knows, like you follow Mike on Facebook or social media, he's saying like hashtag shits and giggles when it comes to this fight. So like he's just going in there and just having fun.
Yeah.
And Dean Barry, like this is everything for him.
Yeah, Mike
Everything.
Jackson. Yeah.
And here he comes. Here he comes right now. Mike Jackson in the year of our Lord 2022.
All right. Well, I guess we're about to wrap up here.
Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Oh, good.
No,
Okay, we still got a little time. All right.
We'll keep going. We'll wait till we'll hear a ring announcer.
All right.
Who would win, Cyborg or Kayla, Casey?
At 145 pounds, I'm assuming it's 145 pounds. I'm still gonna go Cyborg. I think she has more ways to win. If Kayla beats Cyborg, I won't be shocked, but I'm one of those people like you kind of have to prove it, and she just hasn't had the level of competition that Cyborg has and the longevity and the experience. Can Harrison take Cyborg down and hold her down and somehow finish her on the ground with, like, say, elbows or something? Possibly. To me, the way Cyborg loses is Cyborg only loses the way she fought Amanda Nunes, and like just it's like, oh, I'm just doing a coin flip fight. We're just gonna throw haymakers, you know. Kayla Harrison isn't the type of fighter, and if she does play that type of game, I think Cyborg will knock her out. But it's a fight we all want to see, and I'm picking Cyborg. But that's why the Kayla Harrison discussion is fun, because there's still a lot of mystery. We just don't know how good she is. You know.
I think this is one of those situations where you kind of look at Harrison like Hamzat, where like if you're gonna fight her, like you got to fight her right now. Because if we give Harrison like another full year in the PFL and then like another couple fights and then they fight, the more time that goes, the closer the line gets. In my eyes, like I think I would favor Cyborg right now, but the longer we have to wait for it, the more I'll favor Kayla. If that makes sense.
Cyborg is getting older too, you know, in the kind of the wrong way maybe in terms of fighting.
So if I'm Scott Coker, like I'm trying to make this fight. Like I'm trying to make this fight now. But I actually appreciated what Scott said about the PFL and the way that they're sort of handling this. Like they could just call Scott on the phone and set up a meeting and they can talk about it. But Scott's not a fan of how the PFL sort of approaches thing, calling him out on social media, going on Ariel's show and calling for it. Like Scott hasn't talked to one single person from the PFL, or nobody from the Bellator brass has talked to a single person from the PFL about making this fight happen. And Scott Coker is like the co-promotion guy.
Yeah, he loves
He'll
that.
make it happen.
Yeah, he
loves co-promotions. He'll party with co-promotions all day long. But you got to pick up the phone and call him. Like calling him out and calling his promotion out on social media is not going to get you that fight. It's just not.
To me, that tells me PFL doesn't want that fight.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. I feel like Scott kind of feels the same way.
People can kind of talk a big talk online, but just give me a call. We'll make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Scott's saying like what most of us are saying. He's saying she could be Kayla might be one of the all-time greats, but she still like needs to grow a lot more before we could start saying like she'll go in there and beat Chris Cyborg.
Yeah, because
maybe
everyone that Kayla's beaten and the dominance she's beaten them, Cyborg would do the same thing. Like Kayla's not doing anything that Cyborg wouldn't have done in the same situations against the same opponents. That's all.
Yeah. All right, we are about to go here. Dean Barry, Mike Jackson kicking things off. Joe A. Martinez doing the ring announcing tonight, which means it's gotta be a good night because Joe Martinez never lets us down. So,
all right,
we're done. Congratulations to Tyson Fury. And congratulations to Francis Ngannou for getting on that screen.
Get that bag, Francis.
Get that money, son. Enjoy the fights, everybody. We'll see you at the tail end of it all. I don't know when, but Bellator's main card starts at 10:30. So get your coffee ready. Get some food. I have like 5 leftover pizzas from this party because we thought the adults were going to stick around and eat pizza, and they didn't. So now I got some work to do. So for Casey, I am Mike. Enjoy the UFC card. Enjoy the Bellator card. We'll see you later on.
Ooh, pizza party.
Pepperoni.